imagine your heart beating, racing faster and faster. Every moment, it's harder and harder to catch your breath. But the sweet satisfaction of scoring a goal is too great to pass up. So you work harder and harder every single time. But all of a sudden, you feel this agonizing pain rushing through your leg. You pull the muscle, and the game's over for you. And you're sitting there wondering why this happened to you. It's hard enough for people today to stay in shape or have any physical activity in their daily lives, mainly because being a couch potato is much easier than it's much easier than actually putting the effort into it, and safer too. But it's mainly because people are probably afraid of doing some physical activity, of they might get hurt or they don't really know what they can benefit from. So how many people here actually want to get into shape? Most of you right here, obviously. So soccer would be the ideal sport to do this. Me personally, I was a former soccer player myself until I fractured my ankle, so I sought professional help, and so they could cure me, and they did, and other methods to fix my ankle. Although any physical activity is healthy for you, anything ever done does come with a price, and you're exposing yourself every day to it, and you don't really realize it. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the health effects of soccer, and then I'm going to talk about the risks you take while you play soccer, and finally I'm going to talk about what you can do to prevent these injuries. So first of all, this is what I want to inform you about the health benefits. There's a study from an article from Prevention. Put an article called "Goal Double Your Weight Loss" by University of Copenhagen. Stated that you could lose more fat, twice as much fat with playing soccer than running. Mainly because you're more focused on the ball than you are running. You don't notice how hard you have to work when you play soccer than when you actually run. When you run, you have this set mind like, oh, it's long distance, but in soccer, you're having more fun than actually paying attention to how hard you're actually working. Benefits, you can increase flexibility, bone and muscle strength if done moderately, not excessively. And here's some of the skills that you probably have acquired if you played soccer before. And you increase your endurance significantly as well. Now that I've talked about the health benefits, I'm going to talk about the risks you're taking while playing soccer. Common injuries you have are sprains, strains, and shin splits, which occur from your joints, obviously, and overworking your muscle. Even though these are minor injuries that usually people don't take into consideration, they should. And also the extreme injuries like cardiac arrest, concussions, and broken bones, just as I had some of them. And because of that, you really have to know most of what's thrown at you, what are the possibilities, or else inexperienced people that do start playing have these troubles with the common injuries. Now that I talk about the risk, talk about how you guys can prevent these common injuries right here. Oh wait, this is one of the soccer players actually suffered from cardiac arrest during a soccer match. His name was Fabrice Wamba. He's an English player, and it was very tragic. This happened on March 20th, 2012. That was last year, a year ago. And here are some of the other team members kind of freaking out, like what's going on. no one really knows why it happened. People say probably because his heart is probably already out of shape, or maybe because he pushed himself too hard. Now to move on to the ways to prevent this. Here you guys can wear. You have shin guards, cleats to prevent slipping and direct contact on your shins, which are the most common ways for the injury. Check for field conditions, because sometimes the field conditions are horrible, and because of it there's bumps, rocks, or something you guys don't see, and that's when most of the injuries happen, because you just play wherever without disregarding the field. Pace yourself. Pacing yourself is probably the main thing, because if you guys overdo it, you guys probably suffer cardiac arrest or any other heart problems, and you collapse during the middle of the game or practice. And stay hydrated, because the sun is very harsh during the game. Your body heat's elevated, so you really want to stay hydrated. So to wrap things up, I'm going to conclude why soccer is the sport to choose, but not being afraid of the common conditions. As I talked about before, soccer has health benefits, risk, but you also have to take into consideration that there are tips out there to help you prevent these, and you want to seek professional help to do that as well. So if you guys are seeking to play soccer, this is very recommended, and I wish you guys the best of luck, and I hope you guys get out there and break the leg.